safety stuff on this already. You want to know how to change the gears on here and what the different speeds are. So we'll just cover that. You already know where the power's off. Make sure that if you're in here changing the pulleys that the power is off up there. Okay? Because you don't want, this button's not well secured. You don't want this to like hit or something and go. That would be bad. Neutral bad. So there are a total of 12 speeds on here. So you have overdrive speeds and standard drive speeds. Right now this is currently in standard drive. There's your primary set of pulleys here. Change these by actuating the set of pulleys to the motor here at this lever. This engages and disengages. Likewise, you can change the pulley here down to the motor, but you actually need to bring the motor up, wedge like a piece of wood under it. There's supposed to be a lock here, but I can't find it to prop the motor up. So a piece of wood works just fine. So when you prop that up and you drop this pulley down, you can switch that over for a lower speed. Yep, that would be a lower speed here. This is low high.
So that's 6 so far, right? 1, 2, 3 on this, another 3 on this.
Yep. And then if those speeds don't suit you, you can go into overdrive. And you go into overdrive by rotating the primary spindle, or the yeah, that works. The primary spindle until you can see this little button here. This button has a pin that drives into this set of pulleys through this gear, this drive gear. Pull that out, give it a quarter turn so that it stays out. And now that has disengaged this gear drive from these other sets of pulleys here. And it looks like it's about time to oil this. I need to get some spindle oil because it's running out of oil.
Is that not straight 30?
No, it's spindle oil. Anyways, so you do that, and then what you do is with this open, there's a handle here. Use that to engage these sets of gears with these sets of gears, and now you have your gear reduction as power is transmitted through here to here to here to here to here. That gives you your additional 6 speeds.
So this is driven. Where's your drive? That's your drive still?
That's drive.
So it's just a difference between these two then? Everything else doesn't matter?
No, there's gear reduction here and here. It's not a difference between this and this. It's a difference between, because drive, driven. Driven, drive, drive, driven. Right?
Okay.
So it's actually the power is transmitting through this gear. So you do have, you have a reduction here, and then you have a further reduction here. So that looks about twice the diameter, and this looks about, I'd say, 1/8 the diameter. But you can see by the speeds, if in the same position, let's see here. Yeah, this would be like the same position, just different. No, that's low. Well, we could figure it out, but you can see it's a difference between 50 RPM all the way down here and here, and then overdrive to 1,000 RPM, which would be this pulley here and this pulley here, or other way. But anyways.
Cool.
Yeah. Other gear changing stuff, since we're in here and my hands are filthy. This guy right here is for the driving mechanism for the power feed. Okay, this is reverse up here. This is normal. Looks like this stuff needs to get kind of tightened up in here. It's a little loose. And then this is neutral here in the middle. Okay. And so that means that nothing's driving, and really you should have this off anytime you're not in need of it, because it's a risk of like your shirt and your keys getting caught in, okay, or dropping or sticking your hand down there or whatever. Don't change gears with it running. This doesn't have a clutch or anything, so you want to shut it off before changing gears. And that goes for this gear set as well as the gearbox down here. Okay, all these gears drive through. There's another secondary gearbox here for determining the feed speed of the compound skirt, or the cross feed. Okay, and those are here on these two tables for reference as far as the travel per distance. This first one is for threading. Okay, this is a threading table. This is in relation A, B, C, D, E for this pulley here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 through 8 here. These can be kind of difficult because the tolerances are a little out on them, so you may have to manually rotate the shaft, or rotate this, or disengage this if it's an overdrive, and rotate this to get the gears to mesh. Okay, that's how you select these threading or these finish settings. So the difference between this chart and this chart, they have the same references here in this gearbox, but they differ here, where there's the this is your standard feed or your finish feed, and you have two of them. There we go. You have one for your compound cross slide, which is out and down, and that gives you these speeds here, these finish speeds. And then you also have left and up, there we go, for your regular skirt power feed. Again, that's still these finish speeds here. For the threading, you use the threading handle, and that's here. Okay. This is going to travel the compound skirt. These distances, or these basically movements per inch or movements per revolution. And then this here is just your position. Ew, there's that grease down there is not even like greasy, it's like it's
Gummy.
So you can engage and disengage this as needed. Okay, and as with threading and stuff, you try to match your position, your rotational position here when you're switching through threads. But that's basically it as far as gears. It's not just basically it, that is all of the gear changing on this lathe here.
This is just on or off?
This is only on, or engaged, disengaged.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the difference between the finish speed and the thread?
The travel per rotation.
So it's like this is one set of speeds and this is a different set of speeds?
Yeah. Really, this is your cut or your feed